to say that he was going to do it in 90 days. During that 90 days, we would do progress checks. Our progress checks involve us driving by daily because there is no work going on.
That's the one that has a carport everybody wants down?
Yes, and that was the first thing when he pulled his permit today. He was told that that carport has to come down yesterday.
Yesterday. Good quote. But he's out of town on the medical?
His contractor is in town. Contractor pulled the permits today.
Was the contractor working without him?
His contractor was told very, very straightforward, order expires on the 6th. Something better happen between now and the 6th.
That is getting old. He came before, she told us that he was going to get his money from that IRA in September the 3rd or 10th or whatever day it was.
He ended up getting the money from the IRA October 21st, somewhere around in that area. He called me and told me he got the funding. And that was the same thing I explained to the contractor. We waited a month after you get the money before you came in here to pull a permit.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's going to be hard for me to come and stand in front of y'all and say, hey, they're making improvements if they're not doing anything.
I still can't understand why the carport couldn't come in.
That was
Money or no money. Money or no money. Is this the one beside the house?
Yeah, it's on the neighbor's fence.
That attached to the neighbor's fence.
Yeah, I mean, if they, as far as I'm concerned, if they do enough over the next couple of weeks that you say they're doing enough and they've made progress, but bottom line, other than that, we've been more than fair, not just to the property, but specifically to.
And that's the reason why we held the permits until December 10th, because we didn't want to give them a full permit, and then they said, well, we have a full permit, you have to allow us to work.
Right. No, that's a good job by staff. So thank you. And,
It's been a fun one for you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's different.
Okay, so we'll move on to still Steve update on substandard properties elsewhere.
928 Vladek, they got their windows in. They have installed them. They are in the process of putting sheetrock up at this point. As y'all know, that they gutted the house. So they
Floors up too.
yes, yeah, everything that was inside the
Okay.
multiple times, yes. 4711 White Oak Lane has been removed from the substandard list. They do have a approved CO, and they have a new buyer, and he has moved into the house. 1017 Churchill. We posted this last week for substandard. We put the notice on there. We haven't heard back from them. We will continue this and bring this one back to you as well.
They have 30 days.
Yes.
Is it vacant?
Yes, it's been vacant for years. 1605 Yale. This started out as potable water. We have not had any contact from the owner of this property. We will be bringing this one back in 30 days as well. It was posted last week as well. 1701 Yale. Same thing. It was potable water. We have not had any contact from the owner of the property. The house is vacant, and we'll be bringing that one back in 30 days.
So when you say potable water, we're looking at the water records and seeing there's no water used, and then we're using that to go check on.
No, the water was shut off. We go out and check it each month. They do the cutoff list, and then we go out and check it. And
right.
For the 5 days, they didn't have water. We sent notice out, and then after that, we sent out an intent to substandard. They didn't reply to that. Then we sent out a substandard list.
But we're using any, theoretically, either it's turned off or if it was already off. We're using the fact that there's no water rec.
We're not doing auto. We are not doing auto accounts because there's a lot of auto accounts that.
Are there people living in this house?
No.
But, so then my question would be, is there a backlog where things could have reason we're doing it now is because they were using water and then the water gets cut off, right?
No, they was living in it, the water got cut off. We sent a 5-day, to get the water turned back on, potable notice. They didn't get the water turned back on. We sent a 10-day intent to substandard. They didn't respond back to that. We sent a 30-day substandard order.
But
You're saying it's empty, or you're saying they're
Yeah,
living there without water?
No, they was there, they're gone.
after they got the notice.
No, I didn't run them off. I did not run, make that clear, I did not run them off.
They moved out after they got the notice that the water, what they needed to do to get the water turned back on.
As soon as he got his water bill and it got cut off, he became missing, he hasn't been there.
Somebody way behind on that?
But what I'm trying to.
No, he owns the house, it was his mother's house. Mother's deceased. This brings up another thing with the water, is the mother's deceased, he's gonna have to put the water in his name. He hasn't been there in the last 2 weeks, so.
But not having water doesn't make it substandard, right?
No, sir, after 5 days, then we send out an intent to substandard, because under state law, you can't be in a residence more than 5 days without potable water or electricity for 5 days.
Right, but he's not in it anymore. That wouldn't apply.
Can you let a house sit empty?
But we already started the process,
No, I don't.
so
I'm not.
we'll continue on with the process.
I'm just trying to understand, if we've got properties that are sitting, deteriorating, and if they haven't come to our notice yet, are we using the water, the lack of there being water to help identify those?
No, these are coming up off of the cutoff list, when they do the cutoff list. These are not auto accounts, because we have commercial businesses that are auto accounts that we don't go do. When I say auto account, that means there's no water running through the meter. So we don't go and search every meter.
So your purpose really is to catch the people that are living in a home without water.
Yes,
That's not as a sign that it might be
yes.
house is deteriorating.
Yeah, we're not gonna go on every house and, we have substandard on the substandard list if we went by auto.
I understand. It can be an indicator, though, that you're just gonna catch those through other means.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not on the potable water. The potable water is a different animal.
So the house itself would be in good shape. The fact that they don't have.
No, we've done an exterior inspection on these. We have not made an interior, because once the 30 days is up, then we'll get a warrant, we'll make an interior, and then we'll do a complete check-off list.
I'm not talking specifically about that house, but any house, if they don't have water, let's say the house is in excellent shape, but the fact that they don't have portable water coming to that house, does that make it substandard?
Yes.
Substandard, if you can't live there, it doesn't make the house, it doesn't, right, it's uninhabitable.
Substandard, it wouldn't meet the criteria of substandard under
Okay,
the law.
well,
It just means you can't live there.
Yeah, you can't live there.
So you can shut a house down if somebody's in a nursing home or whatever, and the house is kept up with nobody living in it.
Yeah, that's
Temporary.
5217 Barber Road. We're gonna get to that one here in a second.
Okay.
But to note for the record, there has been exterior inspection from me.
Yes, we've done the exterior, and that's why we posted the intent date to substandard. No reply, we posted the 30 day. No reply after the 30 days, this is part of our process, then we'll get a warrant, we will make entry, and we'll do a full substandard on it.
And they've all had full title searches, by the way.
Yes. And on 1605 Yale, the owner's 2 houses down, so, I mean, they can't say they haven't been notified. And 5217 Barber Road, a investor is wishing to buy this property. The owner of the property has now become deceased.
At the corner.
Yes. The son of the deceased is still in the process